Okay, this last free reading is for a man named Alfred. And Alfred is a Taurus, a hardcore Taurus, mind you, with a stellium in Taurus, including his Sun, Mercury, Chiron, and Mars. And he has a stellium in Sagittarius as well, consisting of his Neptune, South Node, Uranus, and Jupiter. He also has some strong Libra energy and some strong Cancer energy. He's a Cancer rising. So Halfers has sent me a few questions, but instead of really addressing some of these questions directly, I'm going to cut to the chase and get down to the heart of the matter, because the nature of your question has me kind of frustrated because of what I see in your chart. And please don't take any offense to this, because I'm doing this, it's all coming from the heart with me. So let me just read a little bit about what you wrote, because it basically says a lot about your South Node hookup. So you said, okay, like 3 spiritual persons said that they saw my future wife, same description like facial features, body, figure, hair, and such. 2 said I am a twin flame, my other half, finishing of each other's sentences. An apostle told me in his vision, this is the part that's really like touching on your South Node when you say this. An apostle told me in his vision he saw fire and water meshing as one. Is that possible? Oh, and I was a German policeman before and during the Second World War. In this life, I am very strict with police and military mindset, and am into a lot of serious justice as well. That's dealing with that strong Libra energy you have in your chart. Plus, what else in that chart? You got strong 6th house energy. So, including your South Node. So, maybe you were a policeman in a past life. You never know. But I would say like international police, Interpol, or some stuff like that. Some crazy stuff like that. Now, you also say you have 4 mental anxiety disorders: generalized anxiety disorder, panic attack disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, and bipolar disorder. So, your disorders basically come into play with what is going on with with what I see in your South Node. I'll say that. So your South Node is conjoined to Neptune in the 6th house, and that can point to the mental anxiety disorders right there, and the fact that it's part of this crazy yacht you have in your chart. So just to put that out there. But anyway, you also asked, you said, oh, will I also be wealthy, and how many kids are you seeing? And then you said this in another email. Just 1 second. I'm getting to a point here, so bear with me. You said, will I get a breakthrough with finances? How soon will my other half of myself come? That's the part I don't understand. The other half of your... Oh, do you mean your other half, like your partner? Also, let me see. So you're saying astrology, psychic, spiritual person all said the same thing with financial stability, my twin flame, and other stuff. And then you say, when I mention to people about astrology, numerology, tarot reading, hypnosis, they class me as a mad person. Well, that happens to the best of us, because there's still a lot of people out there that are very much skeptical of metaphysics, including astrology, numerology, tarot, all that stuff. And then you said, can you also tell me which zodiac signs have those mental conditions which I have? It seems like people don't take me on, don't respect me. I know I have to wait. Okay. And you said, I hope I didn't ask much questions. You're fine. It's just that because your South Node is conjoined to Neptune in the 6th house, it's like you're addicted to going to spiritualists and psychic advisors and tarot readers and going on to all these websites to get answers when you need to rely more upon your conscious mind. So that deals with your North Node being in Gemini. Gemini represents the conscious mind, but that South Node in Sagittarius being conjoined to Neptune points to where you're just very much bent upon seeking these answers from out there, from above even, or even from like this apostle type person. And the more you do that, the more you could lead yourself astray. Also, that Neptune on your South Node means that you could be very passive in life, basically believing that everything is fated or everything will happen in the time that's in accordance with some magical or spiritual power or whatever like that, when you're really supposed to take more of your destiny into your own hands. So what I would like to see you do is to become more empowered with practicing certain metaphysical tools on your own and developing a skill. So for instance, instead of, flitting from one website to the next or one spiritual advisor to the next, just start solidifying your knowledge in one particular area and learn all you can about that one area so that you can help yourself. So it could be where you start with astrology and just really start to understand your chart. And I can even help you with that if you would like to either take my class or I offer workshops and stuff that'll help you to get more understanding of your chart and all of that type of stuff. So you need to rely more on your own understanding in this lifetime and not be so bent upon getting answers from out there. Now you asked, will you see a break in your finances soon? Now the North Node will be making a sextile to your Taurus sun, and your sun rules your second house. So you very well could be getting a break in your finances soon. So I'm going to just tell you when that's going to happen real quick. It's going to happen very soon. Might happen in February, I think. So let me just tell you real quick. So that's going to happen February 15, 2019. So that's a good time where your finances could improve. They may not improve significantly, but they could improve, just a little bit, or you could have an opportunity to increase your earning potential. Now, I don't know what you're doing in terms of income, but that's a really good transit for becoming more financially secure, or at least, like I said, increasing your earning potential, or at least, getting on track financially. Let me see what else you got going on. Let's see. There was something else I saw that was going to be to your benefit. Well, when Saturn trines your sun, you will really be in a good position financially, but that's going to happen kind of far into the future. So let me give you a date on that as well. And I'm not going to answer your question about the children or the wealth. Well, I'm going to tell you if I see potential for wealth, but I'm not going to give you a definite answer because, again, I don't want you to become too reliant upon seeking these answers from out there, because you're really neglecting your conscious mind a lot. So you need to use more of your conscious mind in this lifetime. So Saturn trine Sun, that's going to go down. Just 1 second. Okay, so that'll be, let me look, see here. That'll be after 2020, I believe. Okay, February 2020. Saturn will trine your sun. So next year you'll be in a much better position financially. You could even be starting a business next year. So you really don't have much long to go. Now, could you become wealthy in this lifetime? Let's see. Well, you got that nice stellium in Taurus. It's ruling your second house. However, that Sun and Chiron is forming that. Actually, you could throw in Mars too. Is forming that Yod. So money that you gain could be lost at some point. And I'm talking about you could lose most, if not all of it, if you're not careful, because Neptune is involved in the mix. So you got to be careful with respect to, taking financial risk. Also, if you're somewhat of a gambler, you got to be careful. And also, you're really not supposed to be too focused on gaining wealth in this lifetime. You're supposed to be really about living in the moment And as long as you have enough to survive and have enough where your life is comfortable, that is what you should be focused upon. Don't focus upon wealth, because that's putting you, again, too much out there, too much in terms of, things that may not even be attainable for you in this lifetime, or that's not really being realistic. I'll say that. But what you do is you put forth the work, and if the wealth happens to come along, then that's great. But don't set out doing work with the intent upon being wealthy, because that's not part of your purpose in this lifetime. So, if you have any questions, just send me an email, karma3675@AOL.com. Well, you got my email. You be emailing me all the time around this time, like around the time for the free reading. Here, I already know to expect an email from you. But, like I said, if you have any questions about what I said, just send me an email. And if anybody would like a chance for a free reading for the month of February, send me an email as well. Write free reading on the subject line. And I'll be doing more free readings later on this month to make up for the delay, because I still have to do the free readings for those who submitted requests in December. So stay tuned for that. Now that I'm done with the free readings for November, I'm feeling more free. So look forward to some more celebrity videos. I plan on going live soon again. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So I will be back, and if you would like a reading now, you could go to my website at rabina.com. Just click order a reading up at the top. Peace and many blessings.